Algebra 2, this is Chapter 6, Section 7. And this is the last video, video 5 for this section. And we're going to solve this algebraically without a graph at all. And so the first thing we need to do is get it in the proper quadratic form. So that's x squared plus x minus 2 is less than or equal to 0. Then I'm going to look at all my methods for solving a quadratic. And the first method I always look for is factoring. So factors of 2 that subtract to get me 1. And so that's the negative 2 and the positive 1, the positive 1. So that's a positive 2 and a negative 1. When I multiply those, that gives me a negative 2. And when I add those, I get a positive 1. Okay, so I can factor those. And that's going to be x plus 2 and x minus 1. And I am going to grab a number line, but only a number line. And so I've got negative 1, I've got 0, I've got 1, and I've got 2. And I know I've got something going on at the negative 1, and I know I've got something going on at the 2. I am equal to those, so they are solid dots. And then I just don't know where I'm shading. I don't know if I'm shading between them or outside them, so I've got to test the 3 different parts. So over here I've got a negative 2, and out here I've got a 3. And so I'm going to test all 3 places. So I'm going to test a negative 2 and figure if that's right. So then negative 2 squared plus negative 2 minus 2 and see if that's less than or equal to 0. So this is a 4. And then this is a positive 4. So is 4 plus 4 less than or equal to 0? That's a no. Okay, next one. Let's try something here. So 0 is a nice one to try. We'll try 0. So 0 squared plus 0 minus 2, is that less than or equal to 0? And that's true. So I am definitely between the 2. And last thing we need to test out here, so we'll test the 3. Grab purple. So if I test the 3, so 3. So 3 squared plus 3 minus 2 is less than or equal to 0. That's going to be 9 plus 3 minus 2. That is not going to be less than 0. So this is my full answer. So then I just have to write it in standard form. So I want the set of all numbers x such that, oops, let me go back one more thing here. Grab that again. Such that negative 1 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 2. And that's how I would write it. You could write it with an and, because it is between the 2 points, so it is an and. But you don't have to write it between the 2 points. And again, that is shaded between.